New developments at this hour involving the historic wildfires in the LA area. The battle to contain the flames now evolving into the largest recovery effort in California history. And while officials say containment is improving by the day, major problems continue to linger, not only for those who've lost everything, but for those whose homes and businesses are still standing. So let's bring in senior correspondent Brian Entin, who is live there in California. And Brian, some residents are defying evacuation orders so they can protect their property.
They are. We're in Altadena, where there are people on some of these blocks. Their houses, like some of the ones behind me, were spared, and they have decided to stay behind and not only protect their own properties, but it's really like a sense of community, Nichole. They patrol the entire block. They actually call themselves the Stayers. And they walk the block. They make sure their neighbors' houses are okay. They have keys to all their neighbors' houses. It's actually really, really nice to see. There was one woman we met who was going in all her neighbors' houses and cleaning out the refrigerators so they wouldn't smell. And on top of that, some of them are armed and just keeping an eye on things and trying to keep looters away. There was just a press conference that wrapped up where they talked about the continued issue of looters and keeping these areas secured. You see the National Guard behind me. Take a listen to this.
We have about 220 California Highway Patrol officers. The governor asked that we surge more CHP officers into both areas from a looting perspective, so they've been working with our folks. Because if you are not supposed to be in an evacuation order area and a law enforcement officer, deputy sheriff, CHP officer, LAPD, whoever it is, tells you to leave and you refuse to leave, you are subject to arrest during the day as well.
And they have been making those arrests, Nichole, and you really do get a sense that there is a lot more security in these areas. You go through several different checkpoints. In the beginning, it was just one checkpoint. Now you go through 2 or 3, where each time you have to show your press credential. They check everybody in the car, trying to keep the looters out and make sure that everybody stays safe in these areas that are still evacuated.
Yeah,
Nichole?
we hate to think of anybody taking advantage of people when they're so vulnerable. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.